Okay guys, welcome to Yasothon. This is a tour video of the city, basically just showing the highlights, stuff that's actually here. That's some cows. There was a cattle auction just down the road from here this morning. I missed it, I didn't know about it, or I would have made a video. It's pretty much wrapped up when I found it. This is not a huge city, but it's spread out really, you know, from here to Macro, which is the other end of this road. This is Highway 23 that runs through here, basically north-south. This is the north end of the city. It's a long way, probably 10 or 15 kilometers from here to get to Macro. It's spread out that much. This is Big C. It's a small one. You know, not the mini Big C, but it's only one level, just a grocery store basically with a food court. It does have KFC in it, but it's a small one. Teenagers and bikes, man. I'll drive around to each place and show them. It's not going to be an how to find it kind of video, that's for sure. To do that, it would this video would be an hour long. Next stop, Tesco. Here's Tesco. Tesco looks fairly new. It's got a movie theater in it, major Cineplex. Chances are the movies are all in Thai. That's pretty normal. Even English movies are in Thai with no English subtitles normally. But it's got MK, KFC, Pizza Company, and of course food court, banks and all of that normal stuff. KFC is right on the corner there. It's not a big Tesco by any means, not like a lot of them, but this is a lot bigger than the Big C that's here. Most shopping seems to be old style, you know, shop houses and mom and pop kind of shopping, and there's a lot of that. Some of these stores are just jam-packed. I was looking at an auto parts store today, and I don't even know how they can get in the door. It's so jam-packed, everything hanging from the ceiling. This is right at the major intersection here. Highway 23 goes north and south, like I said, and it crosses 202. It's 202 on one side, 292 the other. This from here, this is like a half a ring road. It circles around and comes back to 23 again, further south. We'll go look at some of the old part of the town now, on our way south to Macro, which, like I say, is really far out there. The other way, Big C is a long ways outside. Like Big C is at least 5 kilometers after Tesco, going north, and Macro is the same idea going south. Really far out there. It's really spread out place. Driving here is not too bad. Parking, I haven't had any problem really finding parking. Traffic, insane traffic. 7:30 in the morning when the kids are going to school, and then 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock afternoon when they're coming out of school. There's a lot of schools, and it creates huge traffic problems. Right now, this is 11 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, smooth sailing. I'm just puttering along here, not affecting anybody, so. Except maybe that bike that wanted to go but didn't. There's not a lot to do in this town. Very little, actually. Except if you're into fishing. If you've watched this series of videos on Yasothon, if not, I'll put a link to the playlist in the end cards on this video. There's so much water. It's just lakes and canals and rivers zigzagging all over the place, and they're full of, well, fish I've never even seen before. I tell you, there's the fish that they're selling in the markets anyway. They're predator fish with some crazy teeth. But that's all in that playlist. If you're into fishing, this would be a good spot to come and get your hook wet. Right here is where they closed the road off and do a night market. I did a video there last night. It's very cool place. Tons and tons of delicious food, and the road is just blocked off for one block from that from the intersection here to the next one. Tons of food at night, not so much during the day. It's not hard to find food during the day, but at night, every sidewalk in the city becomes a restaurant. It's pretty amazing. Plus all the regular little restaurants like the one we just drove past there. This is the downtown core, if you will. The old part. Some of these shop houses are just jam-packed. Lots of places to buy coffee and that too. Not so much, you know, Western style coffee shops, but you can get your fix if you need one. Look at this guy try to back in there, but the truck's twice as long as a spot. I wouldn't do that, buddy. You're never gonna get in there. Gold shops, no shortage of them in any city. Double parking. Oh, there's a white guy right there. That's the second one today. Yeah, thank you, buddy. That's the second white guy today, and only the second one I've seen since I've been here. He did look like a tourist, but maybe not. The other guy definitely was not a tourist. He looked like he belonged here. You can tell. That's how tourists are easy to rip off, and once you're here a while, they don't try and rip you off anymore. You can see the difference. Cool bike coming here. Bicycle in the front, truck in the back. He's carrying a bunch of lumber and building supplies. Getting around. A lot of rickshaws, you know, the bicycle, you sit in the back of the bicycle. A lot of those. I don't think tuk-tuks, motorbike taxis, yes, but not a lot. Meter taxis, some, but not a lot. There's a rickshaw right there. A lot of unmarked intersections. See the rickshaw? Meaning no light and no stop signs or nothing. Enter with caution. The hotel we stayed at last night was just right there. Down here, if you go left, you go to the jail. We're going right, away from the jail. Next stop, Mackerel. This is the intersection where the Ring Road meets up with 23 again on the south end. And this is where the hospital is. It's right behind me. I can't show it here. And Mackerel is down there somewhere. There it is. Not sure why the road is red here. Oh, another thing about getting around, there's bot buses too. The Songtao. But how they work, I have no idea. I only see them stopped outside of the schools. Not sure how that works. Plenty of bumps in the road. Around here they sell fresh cut grass. That's what we just drove past there. Welcome to Mackerel. Okay guys, well that's it. It's not a total tour of the city. It's a shopping mall, but it's very small and not very impressive, I don't think. A no-name kind of place, you know, a local one. It's an old city. It just, you know, just starting to modernize by the looks of it. Lots of stuff going on. I see lots of construction, but as of right now, it's an old city with only one thing, and that's the Rocket Festival. There's only a couple of hotels. They're both old and in bad shape, and that's about it, you know. Cool place if you're into fishing. If you're into freshwater fishing, really cool place. They got some crazy fish. Just check out the market videos and you'll see crazy fish like I've never seen before anyway. Alright guys, well that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe it'll help somebody. Probably not. If you're looking for more information on Yasothon, check out northeastthailand.com. Link in the video description.